your resume. None of those jobs were real. So you never got that development that I actually got. See? My mom and dad told me whenever you lie, you got to tell another lie to cover it up. And eventually it's going to come out. Most of our parents told us that. That's why we don't lie. Well, that's what you see happen with Dr. Nikita Cloud. Okay? And I'm going to say doctor because when I get my little honorary doctor from the internet, I'm going to expect you to call me doctor too. Because I'm going to teach you how to do it too. And I'm going to expect everybody to call you doctor too. So I'm going to call her doctor. That's her name on this show. Dr. Nikita Cloud. Like Dr. Heavenly. Although she really is a doctor. I get so happy that this man walks across my window every day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You are so fine. So anyway, back to Walrus Nikita Cloud. This woman admitted on a mini TED Talk that she lied on her resume for like 25 years. So she earned positions based on no experience and then just stacked those no experience positions on top of each other and then went and bought a degree online. Okay? These are her words, not mine. Except for the bought a degree part. That's the part I figured out through our conversation while she says she don't know me. Through our conversation, I realized that that's what she did. Well, because what happens when that happens, and I've said this before, when I was talking to Tiffany, I said, when you are incompetent, you surround yourself with incompetent people because you really do hate people who are accomplished and who are esteemed. I'm the type of bitch that want everybody around me to be doing better than me because I got a notebook full of paper and an ink pen full of ink, and I'm taking notes. I'm asking questions. I'm wondering how you did it, what you did. Oh God, we got to document that. I got to make sure that I implement that into my own strategy. Thank you for showing me how to do that. Thank you for showing me those weeks of discipline and that time of patience and that work that you put into what you accomplished. Thanks for allowing me to see that in your life. I feel gratitude for seeing that intimate moment. But you got niggas like this who run from people like us. They call us the educated one and try to make it corny to have an education. But Dr. Nikita Cloud stacked fake jobs on top of fake jobs on top of fake. So I'm not even thinking she even had ever some of those positions at some of those places. Because she said she lied on her resume. So that could mean not only did she lie about, how long she worked in a place or what role she played there, she also could just have lied about ever having worked there. And if she was working for a little pissant organization that didn't check nothing, like all the organizations I've worked for who vetted my experience and my degrees, vetted, actually contacted, had to submit tax returns and W-2s to prove I worked there because they were real corporations. But she never had that. So now you see these bubbles of incompetence. You got people who never earned where they are. So you got a Dr. Nikita Cloud who can't tussle with me on Facebook. Because she lied about every role she ever had. And all she can ever try to criticize me about is my sexual history. And them still all my friends. We still all cool. And we all good. Where your college friends at, Nikita? Shit. Where your college friends at? Because we see what you ended up with. Where did you start? Come on, man. You can't shade nobody about their sexual history when you fine as I still am. You can't. Especially when I'm not a promiscuous woman and never have been. And I had a conversation with somebody about that. And I was like, the crazy thing is, I was not a slut in college. There was another person with the same name as me, literally, who was promiscuous. And I had conversation with her about messing up my name. But I wasn't a promiscuous person in college. All the guys, and I was never with a woman in college. For whoever made up that Facebook and said I couldn't keep a man or a woman, bitches was chasing me. Bitches was sitting in my room while I was getting dressed for a date with a nigga so they might see a nip slip or see that ass in what they wanted to see it in before I went out. Okay, bitches was chasing me. Okay, yeah, let's never get that twisted. I wasn't even with a woman until I was in my 30s. We talking about 18, 19 years old in Mississippi, where being gay was okay, whether you know it or not. It was very accepted to be homosexual in Jackson, Mississippi. They have a thriving gay community, and don't nobody bother them. First time I ever saw somebody, I was at Waffle House, one of my first nights in Jackson, and this transvestite, or what they call them now, transgender females, I don't know, was at the bar at Waffle House and turned around and opened his leg, and his dick fell out onto the seat. His whole dick and his balls, and he was in a dress, honey. That was my introduction to Jackson, Mississippi, baby. So you can't shade nobody by being with women in Jackson, whether you know it or not. If you understood the culture and you really got close to the place and then just go down there and eat barbecue, then you would know that. There is no shame in being gay in Jackson. That's not a conversation. You don't even hear preachers preach about it. Okay, so you know, but I wasn't even with women in college. But all the dudes I messed with in college, I messed with the whole time I was there. We were all there together for the whole time. Freshman year, sophomore year, we graduate. Nikita, what did you graduate, bitch? From okay. You can't shame a nigga about some shit they ain't ashamed of. And you wonder why God will not use your womb. But you see these people who are incompetent and they huddle up together. So now he's in a very professional setting where he could actually be found in contempt of court for this gesture. He's just got a beady-eyed judge who ain't paying no motherfucking attention. Okay? He got a judge who got a lot of cases. And if you listen to what he said, he was running 30 minutes behind on his day. He was actually going to miss his lunch break today. That's what the judge said. If you listen to this case, you would understand that judge wasn't paying no motherfucking attention. This was a hearing to set another hearing. So he probably wasn't even paying attention to this gerbil mouth motherfucker over here with his two middle fingers up in his face. But any other judge, there's many other judges who would have found him in contempt of court, and he would have spent 3 days in jail behind that shit. 3 days, because he's never been in a professional setting. So he doesn't even know how to change his avatar accordingly. And this is the energy that's leading the movement. Just so you know.
Find another stream because you couldn't hear anything. And in the process of doing that, I found something pretty funny. Apparently, there was a channel streaming the court case. And funny enough, they had my logo on their channel. I'm like, what the hell is this? It was from the channel Grace Levi. And she had some pretty harsh stuff to say about your boy. Then I saw she had everybody's logo that Abbott went after Jed on her channel to start the video off. So I knew we were going to have some good content with this one.
Let's just start off before I start talking so you can understand where Grace Levi is coming from.
First of all, okay, so let's talk about eyebrow blindness, okay? Eyebrow blindness, okay? I know you know about it, Grace Levi. I'm going to talk directly to you. You ain't said nothing to me, but bitch, I'm here. Listen, I figured out recently that it's better to pick a fight than get caught up in one. But I'm going to talk about your eyebrows because, honey, hush, baby. The reason why I'm not on camera is because I'm chilling. I'm half naked and I don't have any makeup on. I would never do this to my people. I would never come before my people looking like this. You don't give a fuck about these people. It's socially irresponsible to come on camera with these eyebrows. The fuck? You better be glad I can't zoom in on this device.
I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies and I don't like drama starters.
And the reason why she don't like bullies is because, from what I understand, when she was a very small child, she used to get beat up a lot and passed around. But instead of dealing with those demons, instead of dealing with those demons, she possibly became possessed by them and decided instead to become a bully because hurt people hurt people. That's just science.
You wonder why she was on here defending Jedidiah.
You see, I got the big eyes on this morning because Medea about to come out because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the BS. I don't know these people, not by name really or by face.
Yes, she chose to jump out here and put herself in something that has nothing to do with her.
I'm just going to keep it.
That doesn't even make any sense to me. You don't know these people, but you are choosing, instead of sitting back, observing, understanding, maybe even asking questions, you put yourself out there. Man, that wasn't
real. There's a lot of people that's riding this wave just to make money. And that is what people are saying about Jedidiah. Now, let me tell you this. Over the last 3 months or so, I have at least donated about $350. How about that?
For what? He's got like 17 fundraisers. Which fundraiser did you participate in? And you gave that man $300 and never, ever, ever stopped to buy yourself a good eyebrow pencil? You gave that man $300 and you came to your people presented like this? Your priorities are off.
You looking at the face of a whole goofy.
And not in one motherfucking minute, because I'm very skeptical. I don't play with my money. I don't think that my money went the wrong way.
Yeah, wait till she sees the end of the video.
I got, who is RN? I done went on his channel, took his shit, and forgot his name. Put his thing in the chat.
When you, baby, you need to get your eyebrows done. I'm just throwed off. Now it look like you ain't got no eyebrows. And all we see is head, like a, oh, Grace. Do y'all women realize how he be having y'all out here looking stupid? They didn't even comb Fania's hair before they put her on camera, ever. They be having Fania out here looking crazy. And Mary Avon, come on, bring your ass. Looking crazy. Y'all women be out here looking crazy for some Jedidiah Brown. Look at you, Grace. You look crazy. Oh my God, we so lucky I'm not on my iPad. You look crazy. You know what? You look crazy. You gotta go do something. Maybe, Shay, can you get Grace Levi a link to that GLH? Because I think she could use it too. Like, I know you in New York, but you've been drinking that Dolton water too. That's crazy.
Someone come up here.
So she went on my page, took my stuff, and don't even remember my name. Sounds like we got a goofy on our hands.
Look at it. Let me put this jigger on the screen. I'm going to do my research, and Friday I'm coming in hot. And we're going to break down just a little bit of their content so we can see psychologically where these people are.
Psychologically, huh? Remember she said that.
Does it make sense?